حافظوا على الصلوات والصلاة الوسطى وقوموا لله قانتين. Strictly guard your salah, especially the middle one, and stand humbly before Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. In this verse of the Qur'Ānic Gems, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala highlights the importance of the injunction of salah and safeguarding our salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala firstly mentions on a general notice and command to us, حافظوا على الصلوات, ensure to safeguard strictly all your salah, the Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib and Isha salawat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then further, with a lot of emphasis, highlights one particular salah. He mentions وَالصَّلَاةِ الْوُسْطَى, the middle salah, the middle prayer. According to many commentators of the Qur'Ānic Gems, in the light of the hadith, this refers to the Asr salah. A person performs two salahs prior to it during the day, which are the Fajr and Dhuhr salah, and a person performs two salahs in the evening after the Asr salah, that is Maghrib and Isha. So Asr is the middle salah, number 3 out of the 5 salawat of the day. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has specifically highlighted importance for us to safeguard this salah. This is because many people are engrossed in worldly matters at this particular time. A person wants to make his last deal before he can end the day. A person wants to ensure that his stock is up to date before he can close his shop, etc. So because people are engrossed in other activities, the level of negligence from the call to prayer is higher at this time than other times of the day. Hence, in one hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam has mentioned an authentic narration that appears in Sahih al-Bukhari. Imam Bukhari rahimahullah has narrated this hadith. He mentions that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is narrated to have said, a person who misses out the Asr salah, a person who misses out the Asr salah, of course without any valid reason, فَكَأَنَّمَا وُتِرَ أَهْلُهُ وَمَالُهُ, it is as though he has lost his entire family and he has lost all of his wealth. So imagine a person returning home, but he has no family to attend to. Returning home, but he has no wealth at all. What is the condition of that person? So every time a person misses his salah, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam is warning us that at what level of loss this person has accrued in his life. It is as though he lost his family. It is as though he has lost all of his wealth. And what is the condition of such a kind of person? Therefore, we ought to safeguard our salah. We ought to be punctual on our salah. We ought to perform our salah duly on time that is prescribed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إِنَّ الصَّلَاةَ كَانَتْ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ كِتَابًا مَوْقُوتًا. The prescribed times of salah, those are the times we ought to perform our salah. For men, with jama'ah, with congregation in the masjid, it shouldn't be that only during the month of Ramadan we fill the masajid, and once the hilal and the moon of Eid is sighted, then everyone is running away from the masjid. Let this become our life from now on, that our life should be revolving around salah, and not that salah revolves around our lives. Therefore Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala further mentions, وَقُومُوا لِلَّهِ قَانِتِينَ, stand humbly in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Stand with utmost respect and silence in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When one comes in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to perform salah, then he should perform salah with utmost humility and respect. This is that verse of the Quran that had abrogated the ruling of permissibility of talking in salah. However, by the revelation of this verse, even talking in salah has been prohibited. One should also ensure that not only safeguarding the salah by performing it, but also safeguarding it in our accounts of the hereafter. How can we do this? By ensuring that we perform our salah only for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, saving ourselves from showing off, boasting, ostentation, ensuring that we do not hurt or harm any of our fellow Muslim brothers, neither by our hands, nor by our tongues, nor by our thoughts. A person should always take care of his a'mal, should always take care of his deeds, whether it is salah or any other deed that a person is doing for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah ta'ala guide us all with this beautiful gem of today to safeguard and protect our salah.